Another day, another perspective of P. Diddy being exposed. This is fresh news that is coming in, and this article is very interesting because it puts a lot of different things in perspective. This entrepreneur may not be the entrepreneur that he says he is. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. It's just one click. Click the notifications bell, comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up, send a super thanks if you guys wish to. Let's get into this quick video. A damning article has come out today via Rolling Stones, and it puts a lot of financial perspectives into perspective. Liquor giant Diageo, I'm probably not saying this name wrong, but at this point, guys, I really don't care, say that Sean P. Diddy has become so toxic in the wake of 3 assaults lawsuits filed against him that it will be unfair for a judge to grant his request for control over a incoming marketing budget for the Diddy's tequila. And the incoming million marketing budget is $15 million. That is what P. Diddy was set to understand. I want people to remember this, what I'm saying, $15 million budget. I want people to remember that. Just hold on to that nugget. In a new letter to the courts obtained by Rolling Stones today, Diageo says P. Diddy's plans to plaster his face on new ads for the premium spirit tequila is going to be absolutely devastating. So we've discussed brands pulling out, Macy's, Sean John, you know, the scores that have dropped him. Now today, the liquor giant Diageo is demanding judge to now block him from any new tequila ads that he was set to be in. That is a new fresh thing that is about to drop. However, it's not just a brand dropping him or a liquor giant asking the courts to drop him via contracts. Finances are being exposed here. And this is what I want people to understand, just the money and what he's about to get. The disturbing allegations against Mr. Combs set forth in these lawsuits underscore that any Diddy's campaign featuring P. Diddy would compound and amplify the harm that he has already caused Diddy's. Diageo lawyers wrote to Justice Joel M. Cohen of New York County Supreme Court in the letter dated December 1st, which has now been released today on the 6th of December, requiring Diageo to pay for such a campaign would be devastating to the brand. The new letter identifies P. Diddy's 3 lawsuits we've seen, alleging that he R-worded, beat and forced people to do stuff with caffeine, etc. We all know about all of that. Diageo's lawyers say the 2 additional lawsuits drew even more negative media attention towards P. Diddy, leading him to step down, at least temporarily, from Revolt. They said a major Diddy-themed party in Atlanta was cancelled after the casino news broke. Interesting. So I didn't know that. They were doing a major tequila party that was cancelled. And then P. Diddy reportedly was dropped by the charter school in Harlem that he co-founded after the other 2 lawsuits followed. P. Diddy is well aware that these lawsuits made it impossible for him to continue to be the face of anything, the Diageo lawyers wrote in the court documents. It would be unfair and beyond reason to require Diageo to deepen its association with P. Diddy concerning Diddy's when so many others are fleeing his now extremely toxic image. The judge has yet to rule on P. Diddy's October 27th request that he put through for a court order that would bar Diageo from interfering with his rights to control and direct how the incoming $15 million promotional budget for tequila brand Don Leon will be spent in the current fiscal year. Interesting. Why is he putting through a court order to stop the liquor giant from seeing or controlling how he spends a $50 million market budget that they were given to him? Is that $15 million going just to the brand of tequila? Or is some of that money going into Carisha's hands or anybody else around them? Gives them a little to please them and then uses that money for himself. And this is what I'm trying to get at. He got a $15 million marketing budget. Not 100% of that money is not being used for marketing for the tequila brand. It's obviously being used for people around him. And this is how he funnels money through XYZ. Not only that, but for the fact that this was requested as well, clearly goes to show that he knew what was about to happen with the Cassie lawsuit and that he wanted to try and tell the tequila brand, I want to use this money for myself and save this money for myself because I'm going to run out of money soon. I'm going to lose businesses soon. He knew this was coming. He definitely knew this lawsuit was coming and decided to put this court order through because he knew he was going to lose a substantial amount of money and wanted to keep that 15 million. A billionaire wanting to keep 15 million clearly goes to show you that he doesn't have as much money as people think. And we're going to go into this more because there's a lot more. For its part, Diageo claims P. Diddy has proposed using some of the 15 million for salaries, which the company says is not allowed. Boom. There we go. If we look at it from a legal standpoint, for the fact that this man was going to use budget from a tequila brand of 15 million to pay his employees, which would also include Carisha to an extent or anybody else, clearly goes to show you that he wasn't spending his own money on other people. He was spending the money from tequila brands and etc. And that is illegal. You can't use the money from a marketing budget to then pay your own employees in your own company. It's not allowed, guys. So it only goes to show you that this entrepreneur really isn't this entrepreneur. It's just twisting. It's absolutely insane. Diageo also alleges its contract with P. Diddy requires the music mogul to collaborate in good faith with the London-based beverage company and an act in the best interest of their shared business. The legal battle between P. Diddy and Diageo dates back to May, when P. Diddy filed an initial lawsuit claiming Diageo failed to invest proper resources in his Ciroc vodka and De Leon tequila brand partnerships. He claimed Diageo labeled the spirits as black brands and restricted them to urban markets. According to P. Diddy, Diageo actions violated the equal treatment provision of their partnership. That's what P. Diddy said when he started all of this in May. Again, suing. That's what Cassie learned and used it against him. Diageo responded by announcing the end of its association with the music mogul in June. It accused P. Diddy of making numerous defamatory and disparaging accusations of racism. P. Diddy's bad faith actions have clearly breached his contract and left us no choice but to move to dismiss his baseless complaints. A Diageo spokesperson said in a statement in June, P. Diddy has repeatedly undermined our partnership and threatened to publicly defame Diageo if we did not meet his unreasonable financial demands, which definitely is unreasonable, 15 million. P. Diddy's attorneys in the Diageo case didn't immediately respond to comment. Clearly not, because they're very much busy with the lawsuits. Now, this is where it gets interesting, and it's just this one sentence that has bamboozled me. According to Diageo, it has invested more than $100 million to grow De Leon, whilst P. Diddy allegedly contributed a total of only $1,000 and refused to honor his commitments. $1,000. Whereas Diageo has contributed 100 million for the brand De Leon, and you see P. Diddy carrying De Leon with him everywhere, on the red carpet, interviews, Breakfast Club, Grammys, everywhere he is, he carries De Leon with him and etc. He's only invested a contributed total of $1,000 when it comes to finances, whereas the tequila brand Diageo have invested over 100 million. So what kind of entrepreneurship are you doing? It doesn't make any sense. What confuses me, people look at P. Diddy as black excellence, entrepreneur, a man who used to work at Uptown to go to a billionaire and etc. But how can you be presented as black excellence or excellence of people of color, however you want to put it? How can you be seen as that when your road to black excellence is exploitation of your own people? It doesn't make any sense. I'm genuinely confused. How many people did this man exploit? Whether it be the women in his life, Misa, Kim, Cassie, or more, or whether it be his own people at his Bad Boy Records, Mace, The Locks, etc., etc., etc. How are you praised as black excellence when you've exploited your own people on the way up? It doesn't make any sense. It's hypocritical, it's an oxymoron, and it reflects his life. The inner self is very much fake. The outer self is a performance for everybody to believe. That's not what excellence is in any realm. You don't pride yourself in being excellence from your own community if you're taking from your own community and exploiting them, not giving them their publishing, making them go dry and broke. Not only that, but doing these freak offs and etc. It's disgusting. So, and now this, I just find that to be, it just frustrates me when people say that, because it doesn't make any sense. The fact that this man is using marketing money for salaries, P. Diddy must be running short, guys, on liquid cash. Plus his companies he has full control over are also losing value. So this is awful news from a financial perspective. We looked at it from the lawsuits, from the legal perspective. We looked at it from, the psychological perspective, well, it will be soon. And with the fact that, all of these stories and etc. all coming out from personal anecdotes. Now we're looking at it from a financial perspective when it comes to court documents that were presented today. So he's using marketing money for salaries, 15 million marketing budget money. Not only that, but that money isn't going to just his pockets. He's clearly giving that to some Carisha or these girls or boys or whatever to make it look popular for the fact that she was getting $250,000 to $500,000 a month. What the hell is going on there? And then on top of that, he's barely even contributing any money to Diageo, where they've contributed over 100 million, but you're meant to be this entrepreneur. You're meant to be this financial guru when really and truly you're not. Everything this man presented himself to be He is not. And we've seen that information everywhere, from people speaking out, videos coming out, lawsuits coming out as well. It's absolutely insane. This man was passing around girls, drugging them and R-wording them, threatened, only last week we found out, to drug and R-word and pass off the Danny T. Kane girls, to drug them and pass them on to his friends, sorry, he said. It's insane. So I'm glad that, you know, this has come out today via Rolling Stones. They've obtained court documents from the liquor giant Diageo as they are begging judges to block P. Diddy from new tequila ads. So this is another level of brands and stuff. This man's reputation is done. I don't see P. Diddy coming back from this in any capacity. Sean John, schools have dropped him as well. And then now we have, you know, tequila ads of what he was set to do, you know, gone as well. The fact that he's putting out court orders to prevent Diageo from how he should handle or control the 15 million budget or what he spends it on goes to show you that this man knows or was beginning to run out on liquid cash, which can put him in danger. And he knew that he had to settle or something was going to happen when it comes to a lawsuit. And I'm pretty sure these 2 other lawsuits, he's going to settle them, and that will become public knowledge pretty soon. Make of this information what you will. It is a pretty long video. I do apologize, but I wanted to break this down properly. Hopefully you guys are following me up on this. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. I would appreciate it, guys. It's just one click. Subscribe. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Send a super thanks if you guys wish to. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.